Alright folks, welcome to Milax World. Let's talk about Palantir Technologies. You might not have heard of them, but trust me, they've heard of you. These guys are like the Willy Wonka of data, except instead of chocolate, they're cooking up algorithms. Founded in 2003, Palantir has been crunching numbers and spitting out insights faster than you can say privacy concerns. They take massive amounts of data, run it through their fancy software, and voila! Out comes information that governments and businesses use to make decisions. From helping track down Osama Bin Laden to predicting where crime might happen next, these guys are everywhere. And now, they're turning their all-seeing eye to healthcare. So buckle up, Buttercup. We're about to dive into how this Silicon Valley behemoth is planning to revolutionize health research. And trust me, it's going to be a wild ride. Now let's talk about ARPA-H. It stands for the Advanced Research Projects Agency for Health. They've just made a $19 million bet on Palantir, and it's got everyone in the health world buzzing. ARPA-H is all about pushing boundaries and thinking outside the box. Their goal? To solve the biggest health challenges facing humanity. So, why did ARPA-H team up with Palantir? Because they need more data, and Palantir was right there, ready to help. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of how Palantir plans to work its magic in the health sector. At its core, Palantir's approach is all about making sense of massive amounts of data. They use AI and machine learning algorithms that can sift through mountains of health data faster than you can say HIPAA violation. Palantir's software can spot patterns and connections that might be invisible to the human eye. They can look at things like genetic information, patient records, and clinical trial results all at once, and start to see the bigger picture. Palantir's tools aren't just about analyzing existing data. They can also help predict future trends and outcomes. This could be game-changing for things like drug development, where knowing which compounds are likely to succeed could save years of time and billions of dollars. Of course, it's not foolproof. If it were, we'd all be living to 200 and eating nothing but ice cream. But it's a step in the right direction. And who knows? Maybe this is the key to finally figuring out why your back hurts when it rains. Section 4, Palantir's stock, a roller coaster ride. Now let's talk money. Palantir's stock has been on a wilder ride than a drunk squirrel on a roller coaster. When Palantir first went public in 2020, it was like watching a rocket take off. The stock price shot up fast, and everyone was talking about Palantir as the next big thing in tech. But then, as with all good roller coasters, what goes up must come down. In 2022, Palantir's stock took a nosedive. Investors were jumping ship fast. But with this new ARPA-H contract, who knows? Maybe Palantir's stock is ready for another upswing. Section 5, the future of healthcare, Palantir's big bet. So, what does all this mean for the future of healthcare? Well, if Palantir has its way, we might be looking at a brave new world of medicine. Imagine a world where doctors can predict diseases before you even show symptoms, where researchers can develop new drugs in a fraction of the time it takes now, where healthcare systems can allocate resources more efficiently. That's the kind of future Palantir is betting on with this ARPA-H partnership. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. This isn't going to happen overnight. Palantir is going to have to walk a fine line between using data to improve health outcomes and respecting individual privacy. It's like trying to make an omelet without breaking any eggs. Section 6 conclusion, what this means for you and me. So, there you have it, folks. Palantir's big leap into the world of health research. What does this mean for you and me? Well, in the short term, probably not much. But in the long run, this could be the start of something big. We could be looking at faster drug development, more personalized treatments, and maybe even breakthroughs in diseases that have stumped scientists for years. Of course, there are risks too. We need to be vigilant about how our health data is used and who has access to it. But overall, I think this is a development worth watching. Until then, keep your health data close, your privacy settings closer, and maybe, just maybe, start being a bit nicer to your computer.